Hi everyone and welcome to a new IndieNova title here on Higher Plane Games. Today we're looking at Gone Home, which is a very open-ended detect it all yourself game with slightly spooky connotations. To be fair, I've not played this very far, but I'm really intrigued in the way how it plays as a game, so I'm going to go right the way back to the beginning. Go on then, overwrite my game process. Why can't we have games that allow us to have more than one saved state? Nice and easy controls, by the way, which is always good to know. Don't crash. There we go. Loading on the old retro cassette. So, Gone Home originally started itself out as an Amnesia mod, apparently, which you can play, although I never have. And the intro kind of gets you into the mindset of how Gone Home plays.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So that is the character that we're playing, part of a family, and we're in June 1995. Cue cassettes, CD players, Hole and Presidents of the USA, Offspring being the big bands. So a lovely, beautiful game, running at around 30 frames per second for me on a good day. My half-beaten-up computer. There we go. My name is Caitlin Greenbrier from Portland. And see, I never had to look at that, and that's the whole point. You can zoom in with right-click, by the way. And that's the style of Gone Home. You don't need to have a look at everything, but in order to take the time to wander around and have a look at everything, your gaming experience will be enhanced. So, Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. Really? This is what the whole game's about? I don't want Mum and Dad crossed out anyone to know. Okay. We will see each other someday. Don't be worried, I love you, Sam. Don't be worried! Reels. Oh, locked door. And still a locked door. So instantly, it's a weird gating mechanism. Well, not a weird gating mechanism, but it just kind of lets you then go around and just think, right, well, what else do I do? As with all first-person things, you've got a little dot in the middle that lets you focus in on everything. What it does let you do, I'll grab the cup. I can then right click to rotate all the way around and keep on looking. Nothing really exciting about the cup, so I can put it back, or I can just put it back and throw it. Splat. And you can spend quite a lot of time just being a mucky pup and throwing things around. There's some quite decent stuff for that as well. I shall turn on the lamp. There's a lot of lamps in this game, so I'm going to open the door. So that's where everyone puts their Christmas lamps. And we have grab Christmas duck. You can see, oh, there's a key under there. I'll have a quick rotate round of my good old Christmas duck. It was how much? $6. Good old Christmas duck can stay up there, but I'll take the house key. And it's added to my backpack, and I can press 1 to check the contents of my backpack, which is this. So again, I can take a look at the passport that I've got. Boarding pass, so that I can see where I'm at. And your house key under old Christmas duck. And again, a lot of this you don't have to bother playing with, but it's there if you want to, and that's the beauty of everything. You can map out where you're going at the same time. Journals will pop up to in a second. But it's all about that little hidden depth which you don't need to have. I could see him being very nice actually. Close the doors. But I quite fancy being a mucky pup. Can't pick up that plant though. So now that I've got that, I can unlock door and dive through into what is not looking like the best upkept house in the world. I think I will close the doors behind me, thank you. I quite fancy turning on a lamp. So what's here on the desk that I can go for? A couple of old receipts. A letter. Stupid stuff. Soft Face. What a great name. So I can open drawers. Have a real rummage around. I can read the note. Directions from work to new house. Quite whether or not. 1 hour 10 minutes travel. Poor person. Quite whether that actually means anything or not is an entirely different matter, but just the fact that you can play and get an insight into their life is amazing. Let's have a quick wander over onto here. Front hall. And again, this invoice. All nice padding, and it's going to be very much up to whether you like putting pieces of the puzzles together. Sometimes it's quite worthwhile to have a bit of pen and paper, or if you're not playing this full screen, notepad open.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
That was quite a good throw. Not my choice of magazine. That's a soft purse. Oh, Soft Plus! God. Filthy. Slightly scary, cracking and creaky house. So, let's have a little wander over onto here. We have a wonderful family portrait of the people who we're trying to get. Sam, Katie, Mom and Dad. Mum looks a little bit scary. She's got one of those chubby cheek faces that make you look like when you're forcing a smile, a bit like an Oompa Loompa. Sam, Daniel was in an old neighbourhood calls. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel was a total weirdo. The only reason I am having it's apart from this. There's a Nintendo when we were little. Ah.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
It's really scary.
Hi, Mom. I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to
And that
pick
was
me
my
up.
message, wasn't it?
Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So, the beauty of this game is that you start to map out the house, where everything is, and start to put together the mystery of where everyone has gone. Hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. For back. I went to Paris. There you go, and you can just flip it over. Hey, Mum, Dad, Sam, I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner. Oh, le breakfast. Wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you something from the Shakespeare Book Company. Since you are my favourite sister, love you all, Katie. One Arbor Hill weird. Bless. But it's that kind of lovely backgroundness that is awesome in this game. I can grab a pack of cards if I want to. Oh, it's an obituary. So, why is it in the drawer? Will it actually be worthwhile? Boone County. That was the book that was also in the drawer. It's just interesting to sit and see. Ooh, I'll have a look at the photo. So yeah, if this game's for you, I think you will spend quite a lot of time kind of going,
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
VHS! Cassettes!
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
That looks like a PlayStation should have been in there.
Tecumseh
X-Files Season
and
1.
Astoria County.
Taped off the telly.
Residents are strongly urged to stay
Ah.
indoors and secure all windows.
See, this is the reason why
Flood conditions
Gone
are
Home.
expected at lower elevation.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
So, hauntings and poltergeists. Where else are we going to go with this? So,
This is a severe
I'm going to
weather
stop
warning.
right here because I
The
think you'll have
Northwest
got
Weather
whether or
Service
not
reports high winds and torrential rain
Yes.
conditions affecting
whether
the
or not
following
you
counties.
like this type of game or not.
Boone
I'm not
County,
going to tell you where it
Gome
goes.
County,
I think half of the fun is
Tecumseh
actually
County,
playing it and
Astoria
seeing how it all fits together.
Residents are
And maybe I'll
strongly
do a
urged to stay
good
indoors
little
and secure all
playthrough of
windows
it,
and
but it's
doors.
got that slightly
Flood
eerie
conditions are
quality about
expected
it.
at lower elevations.
Everything is left open for you to just muck about and have a go with. And yeah, it just does not hold your hand at any point at all. So this has Gone Home. It's available on Steam, I believe Desiree as well. Go pick up. It is an amazingly well put together game, and
This
I
is a
love the
severe
fact
weather
that you
warning.
have to use your
The
brain.
Northwest Weather
Bye
Service
for now.
reports high winds